Ever wondered when you should use static segments in HubSpot versus the active ones? And also, how do you actually add and remove contacts from those static segments? In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. And by the way, HubSpot just changed the name from lists to segments last week. So if I slip up and mention lists at any point in this video, please forgive me. My name is Jasper, I'm a certified HubSpot consultant, and let's dive right in. So first of all, we want to go to CRM here on the left side, and then we will see segments here. And right now it still says lists between parentheses to fix any confusion that anyone might have. Raise your hand if you're already confused at this week. So here we can see we have our lists. Most of the lists here are active, but here you can see there's also some static lists. So the confusion here is often like, why is my list not automatically updating? Or why can't I just remove a person from this list? That is the difference between an active list and a static list. If this is helpful, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel for more HubSpot excellence, and we'll continue with the video. So let me quickly show you. When we look at, let's say this one here, this is an active list that shows us all of the contacts in the lifecycle state lead. Now, what this will do is this will automatically update. So if a contact moves to the lifecycle stage lead, they will automatically be added to this specific list in real time. This means we can also view the performance of this list and how this list, and here I'm already mentioning lists, and this segment grows over time. So this is how the active segments work. Now let's say we want to know all of our contacts in the lifecycle stage lead on September 10th, 2025, which is the day today. If we want to do that, then we need to create a static segment. Now, there's two ways we can do this. So in this case, if we want to have all of our contacts in the lifecycle stage lead, this is the active segment that we need, and we can just click on actions and then convert to static. And as you will see right here, this will actually convert this list into a static one. So this will actually remove the active segment and turn it into a static segment. So that's one way to do that. Another way we can do this is we can clone this segment and then make it a static one. So if we do that, then the other active segment will also still exist. And here we can say lifecycle state lead on September 10. And now when we click on review and save, we do get the option to save this as a static list. Now this will process. Once this is processed, the list is complete now, and this list will never change unless we add or remove people from this list. Let me give you another example, and as you already noticed, I keep mentioning lists. It is going to take a while to adjust. Also, HubSpot, I'm just seeing this here, like it says list size still. So maybe a little bit more consistency would be nice as well. Anyway, so we'll create a new segment right here. We're still going to go for a contact segment. And let's say we want to make this contacts that I met at Inbound 25. So that was last week. Amazing conference, by the way. If you've never been there, highly recommend it. So here we'll click on, no, we're not going to click on filter. We're just going to make this an empty list for now. So we're going to click on review and save. That automatically makes it a static segment. We can add it to a marketing campaign. So let's say you had a marketing campaign for Inbound 25. You can actually link that static list to that campaign, static segment, Jesus. So we'll do save and process segment. And now we'll see that we just have an empty segment sitting here. Now, if we want to add contacts to this segment, we have a couple of options we can do that. So we can click on actions and then add contacts, and we can look for the contacts that we met. Let's say we met Angela Rose there, and we also met Ashley and Brandon. We can all add those to this static segment. So we'll see if we refresh now. Those people will show up here. That's one way we can use this. The second way we can do this is we can go to contacts, and we can do it right from this list. So we can select these two people, for example, and then we can say to add these to a static segment as well. So we'll click here. We'll look for our method inbound segment and we'll click on add. Now these two people are added there as well. Now one more option how we can do this. If we go to a specific contact and we're on the contact record right here and we want to add them to a static segment, we'll go to the right side here, scroll down to list memberships. Please explain why that has been updated. We'll click on manage, and then here we can also add this person to a static list. So we can add that right here. So what are the good use cases to use these static segments? Well, first of all, the example I just gave, like you have a trade fair that you're going to, or you want a webinar attendee list. This is a static segment, and this list will not change over time typically. The people you met at a certain conference, it's not going to change in 2 weeks. Static segments are perfect for something like that. Another one is when you need a locked in segment for reporting purposes. So let's say you need a certain group of people on a certain date and you don't want to change that over time for a specific report. A static segment is definitely the way to go there as well. And then last but not least, if you want to do some workflow testing for a specific small fixed audience, a static segment is the perfect way to do that as well. Now, when to not use them? When you are running an ongoing campaign and you want to add people as they enter your system, this is definitely something where we want an active segment. Another one is for lead nurturing. So if you're doing lead nurturing for a certain segment of people that come into your system, you definitely want an active list for that as well. And basically, anytime that you want a list, when you want a segment that maintains itself, the active segments are the perfect way to go as well. Now, before we wrap up the video, let's also look at how we can remove people from a static segment. So we'll just go to our segments here. We can go to method inbound, and then here we're just clicking the person that we did not meet at inbound. I will click on remove from static segment. It will ask me if I want to remove this person from the segment, and know that this will not remove the person from HubSpot. We'll just remove them from the segment. If voila, person is gone. So in short, static segments give you control over a certain audience, while active segments keep things dynamic. That was it for this video. If you loved this one, I'm sure you will love this video here, which is my ultimate HubSpot email marketing tutorial. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.